manager wants to see if there's a relationship between the outside temperature and the quantity sold per product. An Excel file temperature is available. You need to use this file to answer the question. So that means you need to load another file and check the date format, load the data file, transform if needed, create data model, use text function if needed to report an appropriate visuals. So what is the visual about is the relationship between the outside temperature and the quantity sold per product. So here is also a strange part, but we will get to that. So first of all, we're gonna load the temperature file. So Q3, and we're gonna have a new data. Get data, Excel, temperatures, open, temperature, load. And if we go to the relationship view, then you have the temperature. And if we try to link the date to the date table, it has a one-on-one relationship. So there's something wrong. So let's check it. So here we have the temperatures, and we find out the date is written in another format. So that might be recognized as the numbers. That's also why it asks you to check the date format and then transform if needed. So here we have the date format. The format is a whole number. We need to change that to a date. So data type, date. There's no time, so it's, if we transform to date time, then it will be an error. So if we transform to date, it's possible to detect the year, month, and cannot automatically convert. So let's see. Then we need to go to transform. Then let's go to temperatures, this part, and data type here. Let's enlarge these.
No, we have to press on the 1 to 3 now.
Huh?
We have to press on 1 to 3 near date on the table.
Yeah.
On the head of the table. You see the 1 to 3 there? On the head of the table. I mean, where is the
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ah, here, okay.
But you can do it also both ways.
Yeah, also here.
Would
Yeah.
work.
So we're gonna change it to date. Replace current, and you see this one changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are also right. Okay, so these changed, and we're gonna save it and apply. So now it's date, and we're gonna link them to the date table. It's still one-on-one, but now it should be good. So let's see. In the question 3, we should have. What do we should have? Outside temperature, quantity sold per product. So here we select the temperature. Select our chart.
Sir,
Yes.
we just received an email about the MOI exam, and it's you can use notes.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks. Yeah, I just asked my colleague before the lesson, and he said he will ask the coordinator and put on announcements. I like how fast he is. It's your other lecture for MOI 1. Very nice.
Oh, sorry. What kind of chart is this? Which one is
It's
it?
an empty one, so I'm still working on it. Let's select temperature. Oh, it didn't work within this. So select. Oh, now I have 2. Delete one of them. temperature and quantity and product name. Alright, so we have these that need to be dragged along, so these doesn't help. Product name should be legend. Product name,
I think you should use another visualization.
and yeah, and we're going to use average of the temperature. I'm gonna use, does these help?
No, the year has to be in the y-axis, I
Yeah.
mean the x-axis.
Oh, yeah. The year. Okay, so that has a lot of products, and these products have, and these products is summed together, so that's also not right. I delete this quantity. That's the temperature. And if we have the yes, okay. So, to make it easier to read, let's move the legends on the side. Center left. Okay. So now we have all the products, the trend of the temperature, and the quantity sold per product. That's exactly what this question has asked for. However, I don't think they meant per product. They probably meant per year, because their official answer didn't show the details per product. So to achieve this one, then you just need to delete the product name, and then it shows like this. But since they asked quantity sold per product, then we include the product. So that's also a little bit misleading. But if you achieve one of the two, that's fine. And the answer you will see online is the other one. Yes,
So you didn't use year, right?
I did.
Because if you take off the year, then it's gonna be, then it's gonna look more
The year is there.
understandable.
The year. You have to show the year. Otherwise, how do you compare the quantity per temperature? Then it's all dots. Okay, so that's question 3, and let's move on to question 4.
Real quick,
Yes.
the hint, consider whether the sum is correct aggregate function. What does that mean exactly?
Oh yeah, that's very subtle. What it means is that when you choose the temperature,
Yeah,
you use the average temperature, not the sum of the temperature,
okay.
because
So it's-
yeah, you cannot add all the temperature
Yeah,
together. Because yeah, but in quantity then it's sum. So all right. So let's move on. Can we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Question 4.